Okay, here's video number 2, and this is page 2 of our review packet. You will notice here I have changed some of the adjectives, so we'll get to that in just a moment. Your copy online should be already corrected. How do you form the imperative tense? First of all, what is the imperative tense? It is when you give a command. Okay? When you give commands, how do you know what to do? I'm going to make a little table here. This side is don't write, and this side is write. Okay, so you get the commands from the to form of the verb, the nous form of the verb, and the vous form of the verb, but you don't write to, nous, and vous. You don't write this on your paper. This just tells you what form of the verb to use. You are going to write the verb, okay? So you're going to write, for example, if we said listen, écoute, écoutons, écoutez. These are commands. This says, listen, you. This says, let's listen to the teacher. This says, listen, implied, y'all. Alright, not written, just implied. We know if we say écoutez, we're talking to vous, y'all. But we're not writing it, we're just writing this part, the verb only. So we write the verb only. Okay? So if I gave you a different example, let's say go. Alright? The to form of go. Va au supermarché. Go, you, to the supermarket. Allons, as in allons-y. Let's go. Let's go to the supermarket. Écoutez, go. Sorry, that's English. Allez, this is implied, y'all, go. Alright, more than one person or formal. But I'm not going to write the to, vous, and vous, the to, nous, or vous. I'm just going to write the verb, va, allons, or aller. Alright, this is just the part you write only, the verb. What do we notice that happened here? The to form of ER verbs, you drop the S, and we're going to talk about that later. But that's how you form it. Okay, we use the to form, the nous form, and the vous form. Okay, and we're not going to write this. A lot of us are still writing this. We don't write these subject pronouns. We just write the verb. Okay, so make sure you write that down on your paper. Adjectives. I've changed some of these. Number 3 should say on your paper, some nice students. Number 4 should say the big family. Number 5 should say a fat cat. Number 6 should just say a beautiful girl. I've crossed out Italian. Number 8 should be gone altogether. Number 11 should say a mean person. All the others should be the same. Okay? So we're going to go through these together. With adjectives, we have to be careful if they're bangs or not. Remember that bangs come in front. And they're usually irregular. If they're not in bangs, meaning beauty, age, number, goodness, and size. If they don't follow the bangs, they don't come in front, and they don't have irregular formations. Alright? Interesting is one. Interesting isn't beauty. It isn't age. It isn't number. It isn't goodness, and it isn't size. It's just a book that's interesting. And so we're going to say un livre. Un livre, it's masculine. And we're going to put the adjective after. Intéressant. Alright, and we don't have to do anything to intéressant because it is not feminine, it is not plural. We're just going to keep the masculine form. Intéressant. Okay? And I'm wondering if intéressant needs an accent. Oop. I don't need to have you see all my text. Let's see here. Let's go to Google and we're going to look up interesting in French. Interesting in French.
Intéressant.
And it does have an accent. See that? There we go. Okay. Intéressant. Small boy. Un garçon. Alright, so it's un garçon, but small tells me a size. He's a small boy. So this one's going to come in front. What's my word for short or small? It is petit. Has to come in front of my noun. And it is masculine because boy is masculine, so I'm going to leave it like this. I'm not going to add an E or an S. And I'm going to write garçon. A little boy or a small boy, alright? Or a short boy, un petit garçon. Alright, some nice students. So we have students, which is plural, and some plural is DES. Alright, now we have nice. That tells me their goodness. So the only one that's nice that comes in front is gentil. Okay, we also have sympa, and sympa is an exception to the rule. That one does not come in front. So if you put it in front, you have to use gentil. And let's use it. Gentil. And we have more than one student. Masculine, so I'm going to leave my adjective like this. I'm just going to add an S to it. And then we have étudiant. Plural. Okay, so make sure gentil has an S. Des is plural. Gentil has an S. And étudiant has an S. And also an accent aigu here over the E. Okay? You could also say élève. If you prefer the word élève, it means the same thing. Des gentils élèves. Or des gentils étudiants. I'm linking the S to my E to make it sound nice. Okay? A big family. The big family. The family is la famille. Okay? Now, here we have big. Big tells me the size of my family. So it is a bangs adjective. It is the word grand. Grand can mean big or tall. And famille is feminine, la. And so I have to add an E on grande. And famille is here. So it has to agree. If you have la, you need an E on grande. Okay? Famille is feminine. A fat cat. We know a cat is un chat. Fat tells me what size my cat is. Gros is the word. G-R-O-S. This does not mean gross. It means fat. Cat is masculine singular, and so I'm going to leave my adjective masculine singular, and I'm going to put my noun after. Un gros chat. A beautiful girl. So we have a girl is une fille. It is the same word as daughter. And beautiful tells me beauty. The B in bangs. And it is the word just like the main character of Beauty and the Beast. Une belle. B-E-L-L-E. And we make the double L-E because it is feminine. Une belle fille. Alright, an old building. I can already tell I'm going to run out of time, y'all. This is going to have to be in 2 videos, so make sure that you watch both because there's still quite a bit of the page left. Alright, an old building. So we have immeuble. Old is tells me about age. Okay? There are 2 ways you can say this. Either using vieux or you can use âgé. If you use âgé, it is not in the bangs. Okay? Only certain ones of the adjectives are considered bangs adjectives, and âgé is not one. Vieux is. Excuse me. Alright, oh, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Right, an old building. So we have un immeuble. So you can say this 2 ways. Un immeuble âgé. Okay, it is masculine, singular. So we're just going to write the word âgé and leave it. Or you could also say, and we have immeuble that starts with a vowel. And if you look in your bangs worksheet, you will see that masculine singular before a vowel is vieil with 1 L. Un vieil meuble. Alright, either way is acceptable. Alright, we're skipping 8. A boring teacher, une prof. Alright, barbante, because we indicated that it was feminine, so you need une feminine, barbante feminine. A nice mother, alright, we'll use sympa. Actually, let's use gentil again for the sake of making it agree. Alright, so we have une mère, and we're going to put gentil in front. Mère is a girl, and so we're going to double the LE to make it agree with mother. Une gentille mère. A mean person. Alright. And again, this tells me goodness. Mean comes under the category of goodness. It's méchant. Alright, so we're going to put it in front. And because a person is feminine, doesn't matter if it's a boy person or a girl person, the word person is feminine, so we have to make it agree. Méchante personne. Some new clothes. Alright, we have clothes, which is vêtements, and these are new, so we have des for some because it's more than one piece of clothing. And we need nouveau, masculine, plural, and then the word vêtements is here. Alright, vêtements. A delicious meal, repas, delicious, doesn't tell me goodness, okay? That doesn't mean it tastes good. This is talking about whether you're good, bad, mean, or nice, okay? It doesn't have anything to do with taste. And so we're going to make it délicieux, and délicieux is masculine singular, and so we leave it like that. And some nice neighbors, we're going to use sympa. Alright, we've got voisine, feminine, sympathique, sympathique, plural. Alright, it already has the E on it. If you just write sympa, you still have to put an S on it because it's plural. Alright, here are the four adjectives out of our fan fold, which double the consonant in the feminine. Alright, so this would go to bonne, this would go to gentille, this would go to mignonne, and this would go to grosse, and then the plurals of the masculine and the plurals of the feminine all just add an S. Alright, for possessives, you're going to have to watch the next video because I am out of time.